everybody, welcome to Downright Dumb. Today we're oh my god. Today we're playing Wolfenstein. Compared to previous episode where we were playing Secrets of Grindia. Right?
Yeah, exclusively Secrets of Grindia. It has been there hasn't been Wolfenstein up in the channel in quite a while, and I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah, leave a like for Wolfenstein again.
Yeah, it's back. It's back.
Even though we only had like a 2-day hiatus.
Oh
god.
You know. No, it was a little bit longer than that. But yeah, so we fucked up. Per usual, you know, that's pretty much all we do on this show.
Yeah, we corrupted every single thing we recorded in like a week, so...
And then, Wolfenstein is designed to be a console game. So there's like the dumbest save points ever, because consoles are terrible. No, I'm kidding. But the save system on this game is super dumb. So I had to go back and replay so much shit, because it, like, I just couldn't roll it back, you know? Which was annoying. Oh, I'm gonna get that health. But yeah, so, we're back, everyone. I've fixed everything. We won't corrupt any more episodes, maybe. We'll fucking see.
Probably not, but you know.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, last time, in our last recording session that got corrupted, I managed to beat this part, like, really quickly. There's also some frame drops. But I managed to beat it really quickly somehow, and we're gonna see if we can make that shit happen again. Oh god, I also played it on the PC before, which, like, we did an episode where we talked about, like, PC controls.
The brick broke when they showed it.
Oh, no, yeah, there's destroyable terrain. It's fucking awesome.
Well, but, like, I didn't think it was to that extent. Like, shit's breaking.
No, yeah, it's, like, really well done. But, yeah, so I replayed it, and I actually did it on my PC with, like, keyboard and mouse. We did an episode where we talked about that, right? Like,
yeah.
Keyboard versus controller. Where the fuck am I getting hit from? Am I the worst?
Literally everywhere.
I'm the worst. But, yeah, and so I fucking just, like, sped run through it. It was crazy. Let's see. But yeah, no. So, like, I was able to go so much faster, and I was just whipping around corners, and I was like, damn.
Why are you getting so dicked?
This shit is actually kind of hard. Like, I managed to do it really quickly. You know what? I'm just gonna kill myself. Everyone, murder me. There we go. Yep.
Nice
there we
job.
Go.
Oh my god. Speaking of murder me, I went to school today, right?
Yeah, that's my response every time I go to school, which is like every day. I'm like, oh,
holy shit.
Kill me. I want to
die.
die.
Yeah, school's usually pretty fucking awful.
Yeah.
Today we had a short day though, so it wasn't as bad.
Which is
nice. But I was like super exhausted for some reason after school too. But
yeah, I don't know.
Actually, today wasn't as bad for two reasons. Because A, it was a short day. Because for some reason we get out at early on Wednesdays. I still haven't figured out why the fuck that happens.
Because most schools have like late start on Wednesdays, which is weird. I'm sorry for all the frame drops, by the way, guys.
I'm not
actually,
sure I had no idea.
I'm not sure if that's
those
like
are
worldwide.
Your soldiers.
But oh, you're right. But in our district, most schools get like short days on Wednesdays, which is nice.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
Like, why not on Friday or some shit?
Yeah, I don't know. It would be early release on Friday would be way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But what were you saying?
Or late start on
God,
Mondays.
voice cracks. Stop, voice.
Yeah, late start Mondays. Fucking early release Fridays. That should be good. But yeah. So it was for one of two reasons. Or no, for two of two reasons. Because I got out
Still
early
a little tired, Chase.
And I got Oh, absolutely, dude.
Yes,
From so much recording
I fell
too.
asleep in the library the other day because, like, at the end of the day, I don't have a
yeah,
dude. I don't have a fourth period, so I just fucking like I sit in the library and chill with some friends, and I just straight up fell asleep the other day because I just like couldn't keep going. It's the worst. I hate it. But yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah, I had economics, which is the other reason. I actually enjoy that class sometimes, but the reason it was particularly enjoyable today was because we talked about something that is very interest to me. And a lot of people in this town, their like immediate reaction to this question of are big corporations good or bad is always they're fucking awful, they're destroying the world.
Which, like,
and to be fair,
we live in a hippie ass kind of town.
Yeah, we live in Fort Collins, which is pretty much just made
Nobody
of Subarus.
knows what Fort Collins is. It's just Subarus, though. That's all you need to know about Fort Collins. It's just Subarus. That's all it is.
Yeah, Subarus.
Yes,
it's Subarus, college students, and weed. That's all it is. Oh, and craft beer.
Oh, so much craft beer, dude. It's crazy.
Fucking. Which is good for when you're 21, but not so good for when you're 17.
Any other age.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, if you're not in college, Fort Collins is not a good place to be.
Shit.
Nice job. You're doing well
God
already.
fucking, there we go.
But yeah,
okay.
so I actually totally disagree with that idea. I think that yes, large corporations are kind of shit. They do definitely fuck up like small communities. Like if you've got like a tiny ass town and you put a Walmart in it, all of the other stores are going to get fucked because they have everything at Walmart and there's no reason to go anywhere else, right?
Yes. But
unless they have way better quality.
I think I could argue both sides of that debate. Cause
yeah,
like,
and I say that, you know, there's some
God
shitty... There are definitely some
shit!
shitty parts of, like, big corporations. Like, they treat their fucking
Wait, lean
customers.
into the mic a little
They
bit
treat
more.
their customers and their workers like shit and like numbers, right? They don't like actively try to make their workers have better wages. They try to make themselves, like the CEOs, have better wages, right?
Oh yeah.
But
I have some
they
shit to say
also
on that,
they
too.
also create like immense economic growth, and the reason that you have probably like a very advanced phone in your pocket and
Is because
a very
of
nice
competition.
Screen that you are
front of
watching
you.
this dank video on.
Is because
kill
of
me.
competition.
Also kill me. I didn't mean to use dank there, but it was the first word that came to mind.
It's
I was like
because of-
actively trying not to use it, and then I was like, fuck it.
Don't use dank. Don't use dank. Don't use dank.
Dank! Yeah, exactly. But
yeah.
yeah, it's like because of companies competing with each other, and because they're trying to make a lot of fucking money.
That's
They
why
invest millions of dollars into the TV screen that we're playing on now, which is better than other shit TV screens like CRT televisions, which were fucking awful.
Yeah, no, innovation as far as technology goes would be very close to impossible without big corporations.
Exactly. They also drive like crazy economic growth, and they actually, while the jobs are pretty shit usually, they do create, like, I would say around 80% of the jobs that we have in America.
I think that number's a little high, but yeah, no, I agree. They create a
It's
shitload
like
of
a
jobs.
fucking lot, like.
Yeah, for sure.
And not just like minimum wage jobs, like a lot of like high corporate jobs that you get like out of college and whatnot. You know, you get a degree in like business or some shit, and you become an advisor for Walmart or some shit. You know?
Businessman. Yeah.
And
On the other side of that, though, I want to talk a little bit about this. Isn't really a corporation. Well, it kind of is. AMC. Did you hear what they did with Frank Darabont on the
Oh my
first
God.
season of The Walking
Fuck
Dead?
AMC.
AMC can
Holy shit.
die.
They make the best shows, but they're fucking awful.
Well, no, other people make the best fucking shows for them
Yeah.
because the
That's true.
producers
They
of those
they
shows.
they release the best shows.
Yes, because the producers of those shows want to protect their shows, so they go to AMC because AMC allows a lot of violence. Like, okay, let me
Breaking Bad, for example, where they melt someone in acid.
that shit. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Like that's like on some fucking Deadpool level shit right there. Not like Game of Thrones where there's like titties out everywhere, but people literally die in acid. Anyway, yeah.
But yeah, no. So Frank Darabont went to NBC with The Walking Dead, right? And NBC said yes, we'd love it, but they wanted it to be less violent. And Frank Darabont turned them down, even though he could have made so much more money with them, right? And so he goes to AMC because AMC won't make him scale down the violence. But you know what AMC fucking does? He makes season 1, it's their most popular show ever, and they fucking fire the guy because it would be cheaper to have a shittier director. So he brought the show to them.
Shooting at?
Who knows? They brought the show to him he brought the show to them, their most popular show, to protect it and keep the quality up over his own paycheck, and then they just fucked him over to get their own paychecks. Like, that shit isn't cool, and that's an issue with big corporations.
Yeah, exactly.
Like AMC.
They're trying to drive up fucking profits, and if this asshole is producing the same or like higher quality for the same price as someone who produced like fucking like, okay, if they can make the same amount of money and pay someone less, that's what they're gonna do, right?
That's fine. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not
Same amount
necessarily
of
fine.
Well,
but
exactly. Well, but no, that's what they did. They hired some shitty director who was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll make this in like twice the time with half the production cost," and they were like, "Fuck yeah," and so that's what happened, right? And then they got crazy profits, and this asshole who had like the television's creative mind of the century got fucking thrown out the goddamn window.
They replaced the guy who produced the goddamn Shawshank Redemption. Frank Darabont made that movie. They replaced that guy with a director whose only real thing he'd ever done was a show called Crash that lasted 1 season and nobody fucking watched. And he was super cheap. Like, that shit isn't cool, and that's an issue with big corporations. So, like, yeah, you can totally argue both sides of that debate.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, on a macro scale, it's definitely a good thing to have corporations. It's good for the nation, it's good for the world in general. But big corporations also fuck people over on a micro scale constantly. Like, the amount of fucking child labor and literal slavery that happens in, like, third world countries because of Walmart and, like, other fucking shady-ass companies is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, shit like that.
Y'all heard of the Nike scandal, of course, because it was all over the internet
everywhere.
in 2010 or some shit. Yeah, exactly. Everyone fucking knew about that.
Oh,
but
God.
it doesn't just happen with Nike, it happens with literally every big corporation. Like Apple, fucking Walmart, Old Navy. Like,
However,
their child labor laws are fucking awful in, like, Thailand and shit. to the point where it's pretty much slavery.
Reload.
Like, there were reports of people who literally were working 7 hours, or 7 days a week, fucking 7 hours a day, right?
What the fuck?
In
My gun
terrible
just keeps
conditions.
It just stops firing. It's really weird. But yeah, no.
In terrible conditions, and there was nothing to be done about it, right? And they were making more money from that, from terrible, like, treatment of people than they would, like, in America, like, just having, like, people. Oh,
we
you
did it. Fuck yeah.
Right
But yeah.
near the end of an episode. Too.
No, yeah.
Perfect timing.
The issue is, where the fuck am I going now? The issue is, it's very two-sided. Do you consider, like, technology and stuff?
Stop doing that.
Do you consider advancing technology and making lives easier a good or a bad thing? Because that's what companies do. And I mean, there's other things.
But
like
the thing is that
economic growth, shit like that. But it comes down to, do you consider, like, producing shit like that and like producing shit faster than we were before a good thing? You know.
The problem is, I think, is that the corporations themselves aren't inherently evil. Because the reason that everything's shitty is because we haven't made any regulations to make it so that people can... So, okay, corporations, right? They could potentially make these huge advancements in technology and whatnot, you know, so that you have more quality of life and stuff, and so that you have a place to spend all of your fucking money.
Yes.
Instantaneously as soon as you get it, right? Because this is the American way.
Yeah.
But if we created regulations for, like, salaries and things, and we made it so that they couldn't outsource all these fucking jobs and made people slave away for 10 hours a day making their fucking jeans,
yeah,
then it would be fine. Like, we wouldn't have problems like we do today. We wouldn't have these fucking, like, we wouldn't have people like Bernie Sanders yelling in these rallies about how, like, Wall Street is killing fucking people, like, indirectly by, you know, screwing them
I think
into
no
homelessness.
matter how much we regulate shit, there will still be some...
Oh shit, we just got dicked.
Yeah, did we just fucking die? Because
I'm
we're
pretty sure
dead.
we just got crushed by a
would've
rock,
fucking killed
yeah.
us. No, yeah. So no matter how many regulations we put on it, I think that corporations will still lead to shitty business practices and stuff. Also, we're coming up on the end of an episode.
Well, but how?
And there's a thing about to happen.
It's the real question.
Well...
I guess next time on Downright Dumb, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
If we remember to continue this debate on next time on Downright Dumb,
Yeah.
and also, potential sneaky peeky, if you guys want to hear us, because this is sort of the first time we've ever really, like, debated something.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hear us do more shit like this,
Let
if
us
you
know.
think you'd be a good time, then let us know.
Have
and
us
we,
have, like,
and we
little
may
debates.
we may pursue this in a future series of sorts.
That would be interesting. The thing, yeah, maybe not on Downright Dumb, because serious shit on Downright Dumb. It's a show called Downright Dumb. Like, we don't.
This is exactly the opposite of its goal.
Yeah, but yeah. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this episode. We just kind of ranted and, well, not necessarily ranted, like just debated shit a little bit. Hopefully, you found that at least somewhat interesting. I thought it was interesting. Neither of us are like authorities on this, so don't take anything for fucking fact. And probably most people don't give a shit what we think. But hopefully, you found it interesting. Drop a like if you did. Do a subscribe. Hit the 10 out of 10 button. Nope.
Please hit our 10 out of 10.
Yes, hit me in the 10 out of 10. And we'll see you in the next one. Adios. Chesa, what do we say at the end of an episode?
I thought that meme died in, like, fucking 2008. God damn it. I hate my life.